Welcome back to
No
Grab
heart.
Your... Oh, I'm knocking stuff over here. Welcome back to Grab Your Brew, the podcast where the coffee's strong, the humor's darker, and the nightmares might just follow you home.
We're your hosts, as well as fully caffeinated catastrophes. Tonight we're talking about the things that make you question reality, like when you wake up and can't move, can't speak, and you're convinced that something is sitting on your chest.
Science calls it sleep paralysis. Folklore calls it, well, free horror experience, up close and personal. Be honest, when was the last time you woke up and thought the cat was a demon?
Haven't had a cat for a little while, but there was one occasion where I woke up in the night and felt the cat climbing across my face, but then I felt a cat tongue licking my toes. Yeah. And then I remembered I'd adopted another cat the day before. It wasn't a demon.
That was a whole nother
Does that
story right
count?
there. I was like, you hadn't told me this one.
Oh, does that count?
During dream sleep, aka REM sleep, your brain paralyzes your muscles so you don't act out in your dreams. Sometimes your brain wakes up a little bit too early. You're conscious, but your body is still switched off in rest recharge mode.
Yeah, so you're lying there like, brilliant. I'm alive, I'm awake, and I've been cast as the corpse in my own bedroom. It's how it feels, because I get it a lot, don't I?
Yeah.
So, if your night terror became a film, this should be an easy one for you. Who would play you and who would play the demon?
Realistically, who would play me? Like, looking like me? Or
I don't
who
think
I
it really
want to play
matters.
me? Ooh.
Go for
I think the demon would be any of my exes.
it.
And who would play me? I can't remember her name, but the woman that plays Bridget Jones.
Renée Zellweger. Renee.
Nee
Yeah.
Zellweger. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
she could be a good me.
That'd be a good choice.
Yeah.
She's good at serious and silly and quirky.
You know, silly and
Yeah, I
quirky
could
for
see
sure.
that. I could. Yeah.
You can't move or speak, and your chest feels like an elephant is sleeping on it. Sometimes you see something, a shadow, a face, a whole hag leaning over you. That's dream and imagery bleeding into wakefulness. But what were you really dreaming about that it bleeds over? Because it's always dark, isn't it? I don't always have
Fancy
dark
name?
dreams.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Fancy name? Hypnagogic hallucination. Less fancy name? Pure terror. Across studies, I do love a good study, about 8% of people, as in worldwide, it varies, experience sleep paralysis at least once. But amongst students, it jumps to around a quarter to 2/5.
Mm.
Usually when stressed, overtired, sleeping on the back, but the exact cause still isn't fully known.
So if you're lying on your back right now, maybe roll over. We'll wait. I'm a side sleeper. I'll wait for you. What's your worst sleep habit? You know, the one that the hag would pretty much roast you for.
I mean, I sleepwalk, don't I?
Yeah,
I
that's
do
one
all
by
kinds of
itself.
crazy stuff. Yeah. I mean, I've woken up in the dog bed. At one of my old houses, I was found walking because it was a corner plot, wraparound garden. I was found just completely going in a circle through out the front door, round, in through the back door, just repeating a circle. So probably just the fact that I do stupid stuff in my sleep.
We need to start recording you. Oh, let's paint out our cups. Look what else we got our fake cottage. We are...
I love these. They're meant to be couples mugs, but sister. Right. Need to put in the physiology bit.
Mhm.
And yes, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Your pons and medulla haven't released the muscles yet, but your amygdala, the panic button, has gone full Broadway, resulting in paralysis and maximum drama.
That's why people swear something's in the room. Your threat system is screaming, do something. Do something now.
While your body's like, nah, mate, I'm on strike.
Now that you know what's happening, let's see how every culture blames it on something more exciting, or maybe science is explaining away stuff that can't be explained. Let's get into this.
Yeah, welcome to Britain, where the nights are damp, the coffee's instant, and the paranormal paperwork never ends. Meet the old hag.
Not me. She doesn't mean me.
No, not her.
Oh, not me.
Well,
Old hag tales. You're older than me. Just want you to know that. As I sit here looking at your birthday presents. Old hag Old hag tales go way back across England, Ireland, and Scotland. You wake up frozen, can't breathe, and she's just there. She's just lingering in. Ugh. An old woman perched on your chest, stealing your energy like a sleep time vampire.
yeah. So, do you remember a time a shadow or a pet absolutely terrified you at 3 a.m.?
Yeah.
We have a lot of stories, but specifically a pet or a shadow.
Right before my baptism, but I wasn't even asleep beforehand, so it can't be explained away with sleep paralysis.
No, I didn't mean necessarily sleep paralysis. I just mean, do you remember a
Yeah, like
time
right
that
before
it
my
terrified you?
baptism, and I don't know why, but it's like, you remember when we could feel like stuff sitting on the bed and stuff? Like, I felt a whole lot of that, and I literally had to have the big light on when I was going to sleep because I could constantly see shadows, and it was freaky.
Yeah.
Because I've been in the house for 3 years prior, so it's not like I'd just moved into a house and something moved in, but no, it was just like right before my baptism, I had a whole lot of creepy stuff go down.
Yeah, it's like, let's see if we can drag you to the dark side. Last chance,
Yeah.
boys.
But I'm stubborn. I'm sorry.
Family trait.
A Somerset case in 1874. A widow stabbed her neighbour because she swore the woman had been hag riding her. That could be taken multiple ways. Hag riding her every night. Imagine the court transcript. Motive: she sat on me while I slept.
Yeah, in Somerset and Dorset, between 1852 and 1875, there were at least 6 court cases where people assaulted neighbours, blamed them for hag riding. People genuinely believed it though, and if you had sleep paralysis, you get it. But people tried Bibles, iron by the bed, hagstones, which if you don't know, I'm still on the hunt for. It's a stone that has a naturally occurring hole in. And some reports mention sharp objects on, boards as a deterrent. Don't know if they work.
For style point, she'd wear a holestone. I guess it would be very holy, right? A hagstone, because nothing says protection like jewellery that doubles as gravel.
In Ireland, they called it hag-ridden. It's all this riding. They're busy people.
And now, very
They
perverse.
blamed witches. Yeah, they blamed the witches from the next croft over, basically. And if you had a grumpy neighbour and bad sleep, boom, case closed, hag-ridden.
Even the word nightmare comes from mare, from Old English Mary and Norse Mara, meaning a night rider spirit. Learn something new every day. We just bring you facts.
So every time we moan, ugh, I've had a nightmare, we're actually saying, a Viking demon sat on me and rode me. If your nightmare had a national accent, what would it be? Because mine's always Viking when I think about this. I don't know why I put so much thought into thinking about national accents of nightmares, but there you have it.
Mean no offense to anybody out there, but they always have a Russian accent to me.
You played too much Call of Duty.
Yeah, probably. British moral: sleep badly and you probably annoyed somebody or drank too much. The hag is your hangover fairy godmother.
Love it.
Right. Let's head north, where the nights are endless and even the ghosts wear wool.
So in Norse legend, with Mara kills a king, King Vanlandi, who mocked
Vinlandy.
witchcraft. Yeah, I love some of these words, and I don't even know if I'm
See now,
saying them
sound it
properly.
in your head in a Russian accent.
Yeah. But basically, the king mocked witchcraft, so a sorceress sent Amara to ride him. All this riding. He thrashed, screamed, said he was being crushed, and then he died. 10 out of 10 for dramatic exits, but where would it have been on a scale of 1 to Sean Bean? Because Sean Bean does the best deaths ever.
I would say an 8.
It's a game me and Joe play. When someone dies on screen, is it a 1 to Sean Bean?
Germany's culprit is the alpha. Germany's culprit is the Alp. The elf thing that sits on your chest, tangles your hair. I wonder if I get one of those every night. It would explain so much. And hence Alptown. Alf Dream.
I love this one. Scandinavians, right? They carved protective runes into the bed, stylish and spooky. That looked really cool, wouldn't it? Because the beds would have been
I
really
wonder if that's
ornate.
where the original patterns came from on the old wooden posts where they had.
Or a similar belief.
Ooh.
If IKEA sold a sleep protection rune, what would you name it and where would you stick it on the bed?
I'm not an IKEA fan, so I'd rather get a bed off of Temu. Where would I stick it? Probably I would have one at all four corners of my bed. Or can I only use one?
If you want to go over above and beyond, go for
Yeah,
it.
because they could come at you at all four angles, so you got to cover all your bases, aren't you?
Yeah. What would the charm be for?
What would my charm be for? To
Yeah,
protect me
protection
from the
from what?
demons. I'm at my weakest state when I'm in rest. I need to protect myself from the demons out here.
Here's me leading us off track.
Down south, where the nights are hot and the espresso was even stronger, sleep demons went full on professional.
Yeah, ancient Greece. Love a bit of ancient Greece. They gave us apologies, Ephialtes, the leaper upon. Doctors used it as a diagnosis for suffocating nightmares, basically. So they were, quite ahead, weren't they? They were starting to grasp it.
Maybe it might be some of those demons that King Solomon left out. Brought back, I should say.
Yeah.
Romans Romans rebranded it an incubus and succubus. Even sleep terrors had a gender binary.
Monks blamed these for everything, especially awkward pregnancies. Can you imagine the monks saying, "She's not a slut, it's a demon"?
What's the most outrageous supernatural excuse you've ever heard of for something very human?
I once heard someone who referred to themselves as a very Christian man justify being unfaithful by saying the devil got in him.
Oh, that's a common thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just ridiculous. Yeah.
When in reality, if you're actually a Christian person, you would know that the devil gives you choices. He just persuades you. He is a deceptor, but he can't make you do something. You're just a male whore. Keep it in your pants.
10th century Persian doctor Akawaini, I'm so sorry, wrote about patients that were pressed in sleep. Herbs, habits, and the original wellness plan. So they just put all these. I suppose it's like old school
Mary
medicine,
Jane.
isn't it?
Said Mary Jane.
Mary Jane.
marijuana.
Herbs and habits.
Across the Arabic world today, Al Jathum and Al Caboose, one woman whispered prayers until it released her.
Islamic tradition recommends right-sided sleeping and pre-sleep verses, so it's like ancient advice, modern sleep doctors echoes. So it's different faiths, same fear. It's the thing in the dark that steals your breath. But it just shows that even back then, they were considering sleep hygiene as important rather than just instantly saying demon, demon. Yeah, they still said demon, but
If you slept a certain way,
they
it would keep the
also
demon away.
explored. I'm just curious whether anyone who's watching this had any unusual sleep or bedtime rituals growing up. Because everything we do is a ritual, isn't it? I'm curious.
Yeah. We've had British hags, Norse nightmares, Roman lust. Pause. Roman lust demons and Arabian jinn, all describing the same thing. The body stuck between dream and daylight.
Well, maybe we just prefer our paralysis with some personality. I didn't get to use my favourite word today.
Doom!
Can you believe that I've gone an entire episode without using the word doom?
You did. You used it at the very beginning.
I didn't.
That's why you said it. If you do, I'm going to replay it after this part just for shits and giggles. Next week, African bat-winged Popo Bawa. Japanese metal binding. And Brazil's rooftop granny, Pisadera.
I like that word.
Yeah.
Keep your caffeine high, sleep steady, and keep your hagstone ready. And if you've got a spare one, send it me because I'm still after one. I've spent years scouring beaches and forests. I have yet to find one.
If you can find one, let us know and we will trade you merchandise from our store for the
hagstone. Hagstone.
It has to have a natural hole and you can't drill one in. We can tell the difference. Thanks for grabbing a brew with us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, if you have write-ins or requests, any kind of stories for Wednesday time or any deep dives you would like us to do, we heard you, Carrie. We heard you, baby. We got that coming too. But send us an email at grabyourbrew.com and we will add it to our wonderful list.
Yeah, and remember, if something sits on your chest tonight, it's either sleep paralysis or your cat's plotting again.
And if you don't have a cat and it's not sleep paralysis, better get you a crucifix or whatever charm you use in your faith to protect you. Have a great week, guys. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.